brilla el oro. En la noche oro, pero tú no me has...
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Rockets come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Hawks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference round. Take a look at the Hawks. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Miller, then it's Ball, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. White finds Young. Pass to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Johnson outside. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Passes to Okongwu. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. And Okongwu slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's White. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
And the basket by Thomas.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Young against Ball. Johnson dishes to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's White on the wing. Thomas covering. And it's White missing. Rockets leading by 7. Tries it from the top of the key. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to White. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Cameron Thomas. Okongwu finds Young. White against Miller. Okongwu down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
Smith outside. And Ball puts up a deep three. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Inside. And he drops in the layup on the glass.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
The pass to Leonard. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball against Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Smith outside. Ball up top. Defended by Young. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson, the rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They're leading by 8. Shots good by Miller.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's White. The Rockets making the shot. It's good from long range.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Leonard. Smith wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. So for the Hawks, Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bey. And then for Houston, Whitmore comes in for Ivica Zubac. And quickly in for Kawhi Leonard. Now Smith, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To Young, launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Jumps up, and Ball slams it in.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Over in the corner, White. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. There's Miller with the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Filling the perimeter slots are Murray and Griffin. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Smith finds Kaminsky. Out to Smith. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Young's shot is off. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Whitmore. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night. Young outside. Murray is screen on quickly. Shakes him. And it's laid up and in by Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. 20 feet out. And it's Houston with another.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bays subbed in for Griffin. And a change for the Rockets. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Here's Young, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Johnson with a screen on quickly. On its way from Young for two. Back to Valanciunas. Over to the left wing. Johnson for three. The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the Rockets now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now, here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on quickly. Young finds Valanciunas with the clock winding down, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Miller, no luck. The Hawks trail by 13. Now Young. Dishes to Johnson. For three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's White in for Young. Houston also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Miller, and Ball subbed in for Quickly. Now here's Bay. Here's Murray. The 10-footer finds the target. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Ball. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Shoots. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hay kicks to White. Johnson against Leonard. Johnson, the pass to Murray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, and you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Now, here's Ball. Launches a three. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 7 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
The feed to White. All alone. Count it. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Murray, no good. Houston leading by 11. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Murray. Houston also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jabari Smith. And Miller's subbed in for Whitmore.
They are just killing them on the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and Leonard gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young taking his time here. Shoots over Ball. Young's shot is off.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Miller, no up. Here's Bay. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. There, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Ivica Zubac. LaMelo Ball is out there with Thomas. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Miller in at the 3. Now, here is Young. Here's Bay. It's hauled in by Zubac. Rockets leading by 11. Ball from long range. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
What Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away. So use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
Here's Ball, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. Yeah, easy call.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip, and that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Houston in the lead. And stolen by Bay. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Drills the 3-pointer. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Shots good by Miller.
Yes, 21 drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Thomas against White. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Shoots over Ball. Tries again. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Okongwu.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Nice open look, but it's no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Houston. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Leonard with the steal. He kicks the ball. Miller up on top. He's defended by Bay. Good. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Young in the corner. Another three for Atlanta.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Down low, here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball against Young. Pass to White. Johnson with a screen on Thomas. White against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The three from Johnson. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Leonard gets it to go.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
There's White. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from White.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Outside, Ball. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
A nice shot by Young.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Here's Miller. Capitalizes off the crossover. Miller's got 16 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
White looking around. Young against Ball. Shot on the wing. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young. He's got 11.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Bay. And they pick up 2.
Bay focused to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Here's Miller. And it's Houston with another.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Okongwu. Here's Bay. Another shot. Kicks it to Okongwu. Shoots over Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Johnson. A.J. Griffin comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Murray subbed in for Derek White. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Zubac. Osman comes in for Leonard. Whitmore, he's jacked in for Thomas. And quickly in for Ball. With the second effort, Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Hawks again can't hit. Rockets leading by 8. And here's Miller outside. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Griffin. There's the pass to Okongwu. Takes a 3. And Griffin scores. The assist by Okongwu. Griffin's got 5 points so far. Good if it goes. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Rockets lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. with you again as our round one coverage continues. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Griffin out there with Hunter. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Murray's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And it's Whitmore missing. The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Griffin. No good from outside. The Rockets shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket for Murray.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
So it's the Rockets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thomas's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Counting, and the Houston leads the cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hunter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Leonard. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Griffin passes to Murray. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. Murray's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Murray, following the 3 from Jabari Smith.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bay comes in for A.J. Griffin. And it's White in for Murray. And a change for the Rockets. Zubac is checked in. Yep, it counts.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
It's White on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for White. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Hawks. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor. Just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Miller's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's ball in for Quickly. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Okongwu. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Atlanta calls timeout. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bay finds Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Bay. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Ball against Young. To the paint. Fade, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Miller with a wide open look. And another 3 for Houston.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Poked away. Stolen by Ball. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Now, here is Young. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young pass to Bay. To the wing right side. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Houston.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Miller.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Brandon Miller.